Hi, my name is Savannah Sonia Moss. I'm the writer and director of the short film Beta.
Hello, and I'm Greg Gubler. I am the composer, sound mixer, and sound editor.
It's set in the distant future, and it's about a totalitarian American government that divides its society into castes of alphas and betas. And so, of course, this alpha guy ends up falling for this beta girl, and so we see what happens in the society when something like that, happens.
Some difficulties, sound-wise, at least on my end. Savannah decided to shoot next to the road without telling me. Do you want to tell people about that? No, so it was kind of loud. Cars are going by.
Yeah, we had a last-minute location scouting up in Mount Charleston, and the location looked great, but we didn't think about the road being 50 feet.
We thought it was the weekend. I don't know. We thought it was going to be easy, but
Yeah, no, it ended
that's
up
movie. That's
a lot of cars ended up passing by, and it did kind of mess up sound. So, yeah.
That was hard. That
was definitely one of the bigger challenges, but it also,
the connectors. You can tell them about the connectors.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
tough.
yeah. So all of the costumes that the betas wore these white jumpsuits, and I had the idea to put these LED lights on them. And so it was a fun idea. It made it look more like sci-fi and futuristic and less dated. But of course, the LEDs would just always unplug, and we just had so many issues with that, and it definitely slowed down shooting time a lot.
Rave colors would just come on mid-scene, all intimate, I love you, rave colors come on. Oh, one more problem. I got one more problem for you.
Okay.
The footage got deleted. I don't know if that's a problem making the movie, but this was a tough one. It just teaches, students to be careful with your projects. I don't know. We have 2 hard drives with our new camera. Things get lots of terabytes, 200 gigs a day, or more. And you have these 4 terabyte hard drives, and I'm gonna move this to this, and yeah, we got day 3. Yeah, that's cool. And let's delete the old day 3. We deleted the old days 1, 2, and 3, and realized, oh, that's all days 1, 2, and 3 gone.
We actually didn't have a backup, so...
$400 later, bought this program, talked to this dude, this hacker, this guy. Anyway, we did end up getting it back, but again, the project was gone, I think. Favorite scene for me definitely was the ATV scene. I don't know. One, I got to act in it, so that's kind of cheating. But just the camera we were able to use and put it on the jib and do all these crazy moves with it. We've never really been able to use a GoPro and the Red with it and use all these different cameras, all these different people, and drive right under the camera is really scary and crazy. I don't know. That was my favorite scene.
Yeah, it was definitely different. We got to finally use the jib, and just using so many cameras for that scene was definitely a challenge. So,
that was fun. Yeah. What about you? What was your favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene is probably when the 2 leads, they meet for the first time. They're alone, and they meet in Cassia's bedroom. And it's the first time we really get to see them, be themselves rather than, this fake image they're portraying for society that they have to be at work and stuff. So I thought it was just, the first time we really got to, delve into the characters and really show who each of these people, were. So
that's fun too. The actors got to throw popcorn at the camera, so I think they had fun doing that.
Yeah, that was a fun day. Yeah. So casting for this film was definitely one of the most intensive processes I've ever had. John, I was in portfolio for this project, so John had us show our auditions in class. So, that obviously added in an extra layer of pressure.
Which means we also, I don't know, we also put in the extra work though. This is the first time that we've ever, I don't know, tried to find actors on backstage or anything big. So we actually had a lot of people from California and Utah and Arizona, and that was...
Yeah, we had a really big response to the casting at first, and unfortunately it was a lot of people who weren't in state, and we didn't have the budget to like fly people in or do anything like that. So we were really only looking for local actors. And so, yeah, we utilized Backstage and a bunch of Facebook groups, just local Facebook groups for casting and filmmaking in Vegas.
I would say this movie is different just on all aspects of making a movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely the most challenging movie we had ever decided to do.
The most money was put into it. There was the most people, I think, involved.
Definitely. The inspiration, well, a big part of the inspiration for this project actually started last summer. Me and Gray took the visual effects class here at CSN, and it really just inspired us just to, you know, take visual effects as far as we could.
Oh, we can actually put that laser in or something. Like, cool, you know, like we can kind of do what Marvel does or whatever. Like, let's try it.
And I've always been interested in action films, and I wanted to get into it, so I was like, well, might as well just, you know, make it an action film, and what goes better with sci-fi and action than laser guns? So we wrote that in, and yeah, it ended up being a pretty cool effect, and it worked out nice. Once we finally finish editing Beta, we just want to submit it to as many film festivals as we can, not only in Vegas or California, but just around the world, you know, and just hopefully get it out to as many people as we can. Just because it has such a strong social message too, like that's why we want so many people to see it. But, you know, hopefully it gets us noticed in some way, and it makes it into a couple film festivals, and hopefully wins a couple awards or something. So
go check it out on the Spectrum Productions YouTube soon. Go check out all of our other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy all the movies we make. We're gonna keep making them, keep producing them, keep throwing them out at you, and hope you enjoy Beta. Yeah.